Hello everyone, this is Niharika from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. I am back with a new topic that is on digital design and computer organization. Let us move on to our topic. Let us move on to the topic that is different generations in the computer with different types of processors. Also learn about the changes in the processor architecture with respect to the operations. Processors operating speed and the bits of the operating system. Let us learn with the basic terms related to the computers. The basic terms related to the generation of computers are listed below. That is vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes have the functionalities of controlling the flow of electronics in a vacuum. Generally, it is used in switches, amplifiers, radios, and televisions, etc. Transistors. A transistor helps in controlling the flow of electricity in devices. It works as an amplifier or a switch. Integrated circuit. Integrated circuits are silicon chip that contains their circuit elements like a transistor or resistor. Microprocessor. Microprocessors are the components that contains the CPU and its circuits and are present in the integrated circuit. Central processing unit, that is CPU. The CPU is called the brain of computer. The CPU performs processing and the operations works. Magnetic drums. The magnetic drums is like a cylindrical that is stores a data and cylinder. Magnetic core. Magnetic cores are used to store information. These are arrays of small threads. Machine learning. Machine learning is the language that a computer accepts in the form of a binary digits. It is also called as low-level programming language. What is memory? Memory is used to store data, information, and program in a computer. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence deals with the creating intelligent machines and the behavior. Let us move on with 10 generations of computer. You could see here there are 5 generations of computer. That is first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and the fifth generation. The modern computer took its shapes with an arrival of your time. It has been around 16th century when the evolution of computer started. The initial computer faced many changes, obviously for the betterment. The continuously improved itself in terms of speed, accuracy, size, and the price to enlarge the form of the fashionable day computer. Let us see the phases of computer generation. This long period is the often conveniently divided into the subsequent phases called as computer organization. First generation computer, it was since from 1940 to 1956. Second generation computer is from 1956 to 1963. Third generation computer was from 1964 to 1971. Fourth generation computer from 1971 to present. Fifth generation computers are present and beyond. Let us see the generations of computer with their time period and evaluating hardware. First generation was since from 1940 to 1950 and the evaluated hardware was vacuum tube based. Second generation was from 1950 to 1960s, that is a transistor based. Third generation was from 1960 to 1970, that is integrated circuit based. And the fourth generation, 1970s to till now we are using, that is microprocessor based. And the fifth generation is present and the future with an artificial intelligence. Let us study the characteristics and components of the first generation computers. First of all, the main electronic component used in this first generation, that is vacuum tube. Then programming language is used, that is machine learning language. And the main memory, magnetic tapes and magnetic drums. Input and output devices are paper tape and the punch cards. Speed and size. Very slow and very large. Often taking up of an entire room. Examples of the first generation IBM 650 and the IBM UniVac. Here is a vacuum tube which was used in the first generation computers. Let us learn the second generation computers characteristics and components. The main electronic component used is transistor. It is programming language used is machine level language and the assembly level language. And the memory is magnetic core and the magnetic tape or disk. Input output devices, magnetic tapes and the punch cards. The power and the size, smaller in size and has low power consumption and generated less heat. in the comparison with the first generation computers. Example for the second generation computer is PDP-8, IBM 1400 and so on. Here is a transistor which is used in the second generation computer. Let us see the third generation computer's characteristics and components. The main component used in this third generation computer is integrated circuits. And the programming level used is high level language. Memory, large magnetic core, magnetic tape or disk. Input output devices, that is magnetic tape, monitor, keyboard and the printer, etc. Example for the third generation computer is IBM 360, B65 500 Univac and the IBM 750. Let us move on to the fourth generation. Before that, this is an integrated circuit which is used in the third generation computer. Here is a fourth generation's characteristics and components. The main electronic component used is very large scale integrated and the microprocessor, that is VLSI, has thousands of transistors on the single microchip. Memory uses semiconductor memory such as RAM and ROM. Input output devices, pointing devices, optical scanning, then keyboards, monitor, printers, all comes under the fourth generation computer. Example for the fourth generation is IBM PC Star 1000, Apple II, Apple Macintosh, etc. Here is a microprocessor which we use in fourth generation. And the fifth generation is characteristics and components. The main electronic component used is based on the artificial intelligence, uses the ultra large scale integration technology and the parallel processing method. That is, ULSI has millions of transistors on a single microchip, and the parallel processing method used two or more microprocessors to run tasks simultaneously. And your language used is understanding natural language, that is human language. Size, portable and size smaller in size. Input output devices, trackpad, then touch screen, pen, joystick, scanner, printer, etc. Example for the fifth generation desktops, laptops, smartphones, etc. AI based computer. Here we can see an AI based computer and fifth generation computer. Thank you for watching my video.